This press conference, as you know, is about launching the new logo for Visit Malaysia 2020. 2020, of course, is a special year for us. It's not going to be the culmination of our aim to become a developed country, but at least Air Asia is showing that, Tourism Malaysia is showing that it is going to celebrate 2020 anyway. And I think everybody, every Malaysian should help in welcoming the tourists in Malaysia. One of the things that the tourists expect is to find their hosts hospitable, always smiling, always serving them well, showing them the way, and anything else that they may ask you, please do answer properly so that people will know Malaysia well. Malaysia, of course, doesn't have a lot of historical sites. We don't have pyramids or anything like that, but still we have done well in the tourism industry to become the 9th most visited country in the world. So I think we can do better than that, and we hope that the press will help us do this by telling stories about Malaysia. So I would like to thank you for your presence, and if you have any questions, I will try to answer. Any specific plan?
Speaking from Japan, Japanese tourists. How do you have any specific plan to recruit Japanese tourists?
Well, for one thing, we have the cooperation of Sharp Corporation. Sharp is one of the biggest investors in Malaysia. They have produced more than 2 million TV in Malaysia for exports to the rest of the world. And they feel that Malaysia is a very hospitable country for them to invest here. And therefore, they are joining us in trying to promote Malaysia. And of course, being Japanese, I suppose they will help to promote, especially in Japan.
Next year is the tourism year with China. Do you have any plan for the Chinese tourists?
Oh yes, we will, of course, focus on Chinese tourists, because Chinese tourists are going to be the biggest number of tourists coming to Malaysia. Once we have solved our problem of visas and the like, I am sure we will get millions of Chinese tourists.
2.94 million last year.
Last year was 2.94 million. So almost 3 million last year. So we should be able to achieve
more than 3 million.
more than 3 million this year.
So do you think Malaysia should relax procedures on, for example, concerts or events of that sort? Because every time we do events and then people protest and then all these things, people don't come to us.
Well, the people who protest are a minority. I think we should cater to the majority. But the majority must also make their voices heard, so that it doesn't look as if we are rejecting the people's voice. It is not the people's voice at all. It is just a group of activists who try to show that they are the majority in Malaysia. They are not.